Welcome to the Immigrant's Way podcast with the immigration attorney Margaret W. Wong with over 40 years of experience. Enjoy.
Hey, today's topic is we're going to talk about the changes proposed by Biden and what should happen and may happen. I just got off the webinar from Mr. Mendez, who is the chief sponsor of the bill proposed by President Biden. Right now, they're proposing ending a perm bar. Perm bar means that if you stay in America illegally for more than 180 days, you cannot come back in 3 years. If you stay here more than 360 days, not 365, but 360, you cannot come back in a year. They're getting rid of that. All spouses of family 2A, that means all spouses that you are married to currently, not the past, all right, not the future. Not all wives and husbands of a green card holder could become IR. IR is an immediate relative, which takes them out of the quota. Quota means that each year there's about a million to 100,000 people who can get green cards. Taking family 2A cases out of the quota system and put it into IR means that we can come up with more numbers to give it to people who have been waiting in line. Like Mexican people, they waited 25 years for older children of green card holders, for brothers and sister cases, and Philippines also, because there were so many Philippines nurses that came in on EB2, and also because of the Second World War, Philippine soldiers were comrades and with the American people, that there's a lot of Filipino people who are waiting in line for their children, green card family. And because we are very legal, so we don't come to America illegally, we're waiting timely in Philippines. So hopefully one of the bills also proposed taking away per country limit. So it's not like, China, there are too many PhDs and masters, so we cannot let them come. Or Mexico, too many people in line, so they wait 25 years. So all those hopefully will be gone. They're also talking about coming back with, I should say easier or better, because nothing is easy in the immigration world anymore. They're also talking about going back to the old asylum laws under Obama. So when people are running away from incest, abuse spouse, sexual violence, human trafficking, they may be entitled to some sort of a work permit. But the most important thing that I have read and I've heard is that as long as you are in America on January of 2021, you may be able to get a 5-year work permit as long as you pay all the tax return, and then and they were quiet, I think, on criminal records, but please don't have criminal records. And then we can file for green card after 5 years. But for citizenship after 3 years, because now citizenship, you have to wait for another 5 years, unless you're married to an American citizen, to 3 years. So it's important. Why is it important to become citizen? One of the most important, of course, you can vote. But more than that, if you become a citizen, if you work overseas, then you have a $95,000 exemption on your tax. So if I have a green card holder, but I have 2 jobs, one in Hong Kong and one in America, it's worldwide tax. So I have to pay taxes on everywhere. Like I have 3 jobs. I have to go to Australia, because Hong Kong to Australia is not as far. I work in Australia for 3 months. I work in Hong Kong for 2 months. I come back to America and work for 7 months. Of course, I have to pay taxes in America, but these are very high earners. If you only have a green card, you have to pay worldwide tax. And if people don't want to pay, they started to lie about it. We need to create an equitable system where they have to pay, they should report it, but how to protect them with exemption. So if you become a citizen, you have an exemption of $95,000, so they don't have a lie and cheat about it. If they make, normally these people make normally more than 100, 120,000. It doesn't matter as long as they are working overseas. So for example, they work in America, they also work overseas, they're entitled so on tax planning. So why make them cheat and say, oh, I want to give up my green card or citizen because I don't want to pay my tax? Because we need Americans who are strong and healthy and work around the world. We don't want just Americans to be very provincial and not see the world. And that's going back to Trump, very nationalist. You have to see the world, be curious about how, why is Bali now, there's an American there that has to go to jail and be deported but why, because these people travel, they know the world. Read the book, Eat, Pray, Love. So any more news, I'll be keeping my updates.